Rutat. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Jambakam yajamahe sugandhim pushtivardhanam urvarukamiva bandhanam mrityurmukshiyamamrutat. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Sahanavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviyam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shant Shant Shanti. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityo Ma Mritangamaya. Om Shant Shant Shanti. Good morning, Shubhodayam. If you observed fast yesterday, and if you kept up busy, you may sit there if you find it difficult to stand. నిన్న ఉపవాసం ఉండి జాగారం చేసిన వాళ్ళు నిలబడక్కర్లే, అక్కడ బెంచ్ మీద కూర్చోండి. నుండి if you have difficulty in standing for 10 minutes. Right, please see page number 54 for today's quote. Divinity of Man. Each soul is potentially divine. The goal is to manifest this divinity within by controlling nature, external and internal. Do this either by work or worship or psychic control or philosophy, by one or more or all of these, and be free. This is the whole of religion. Doctrines or dogmas or rituals or books or temples or forms are but secondary details. The biggest problem today with mankind is their inability to handle their thought and emotion. ప్రపంచంలో ఇప్పుడు అతిపెద్ద సమస్య ఏంటంటే మనిషికి తానే సమస్యగా తయారయ్యాడు. తన మనస్సు, తన ఆలోచనలు తన కంట్రోల్లో లేవు, తన భావోద్వేగాలు తన నిగ్రహంలో లేవు. The people are experiencing torture from within. They have everything around. Money is there. All material gadgets, comforts are there. Big buildings are there. But they are suffering terribly. Okay? Terrible suffering. Most affluent nation in the world, America. Okay? 75% of the people are some kind of anti-psychedelic drugs. The reason is we are not able to handle our thought. So in India, from time immemorial, our ancestors experimented, tried to understand this machine. For example, today if you purchase a gadget in the market, okay, కొత్త వస్తువును కొనుక్కుంటే you will get a user manual, right? Today's cell phones are so sophisticated and so advanced. Most of the times we start operating them even without reading the manual. Okay, now particularly in this age of artificial intelligence, many vehicles are also, so many features are there. Sometime back, an aeroplane accidents also happened. The primary reason was that there are so many features, so many softwares introduced it. The pilot found it too difficult to grasp everything. Today, even vehicles also, many of them are automatic in the sense that you can't go to a garage and ask the mechanic over there to repair this vehicle. It has to go only to the company showroom because the things are so sophisticated and they're all, arranged in such a way that, computer and software based. And if you handle it in a wrong way, the whole thing gets spoiled. The same is happening with our machine also. We don't read the user manual and we started operating this machine. That's why we are finding it difficult. So that's why Swami is saying each soul is potentially divine. About this piece of life, this machine is telling there is a potential divinity in all of us. There is this mind. See, mind is made up of pairs of opposites. Mind is based on ego or ahankara. Okay? ద్వంద్వాలతో నిర్మితమైంది. నేను అన్న అహం ద్వారా మనస్సు నిర్మితమైంది. ఈ మనస్సును నిగ్రహించాలంటే అహం తగ్గాలి. మనస్సు నిర్మించాలంటే ద్వంద్వాలను దాటి వెళ్ళాలి. You have to go beyond the pairs of opposites and you have to reduce your aham, not I but thou, O Lord, you should be able to say. So, Swami is saying there are 4 broad paths that are available for us to control the mind. These are all the signs how to handle the inner human being. There is an inner human being. External human being is flesh and blood, made up of physical body. The inner human being is mind and emotions, bhavadvegalu. మనిషికి ఫీలింగ్స్ ఉంటాయి. ప్రేమ ఉంటుంది, ద్వేషం ఉంటుంది, అసూయ ఉంటుంది, ఈర్ష్య ఉంటుంది, దయ ఉంటుంది, రైట్? పాజిటివ్ ఎమోషన్స్ అండ్ నెగిటివ్ ఎమోషన్స్ అండ్ దిస్ థాట్ మైండ్. సో there are 4 broad paths. Do it either by work, Swami is saying. In a previous prayer meeting, I told you about the Karma Yoga. How to attain control over the mind, okay, through work. That's why all our philosophers have said that work with detachment. Okay. నిస్సంగ బుద్ధితో పనిచేయి, ఫలాలను ఆశించకు, ఫలాల మీద దృష్టి పెట్టుకు. దట్ ఐ ఆల్రెడీ టచ్ దట్ పాయింట్. Because we have to work, there is no other option. Okay? If you are given freedom and if you don't work, it's okay, but it's not that. Every one of us has to work. We have to be in the world. We are working, sannyasins, everything we have given up. Okay? We have no samsara, but still we are working. If I don't work, they will not give me that, my little morsel of food. Okay? At least deham unnanta kalam, dehaన్ని support cheyadaniki everybody has to do something, right? Everybody has to work. And there is a method, there is a technique here. If you learn to work with detachment, without expecting the fruits of action, the same work will take you towards liberation, will help you to control the mind. Mind becomes uncontrolled if you set your mind on the final outcome or the results. This is achieving control of the mind through work. The second Swami is talking about worship. By worshipping the divine. For example, what we'll do, as I said that mind is based on ahankara, I consciousness. What happens when you worship the Lord? You are saying that not I but thou. నేను కాదు నువ్వే దేవుడా అని కంటిన్యూస్గా చెప్తున్నావు. అప్పుడు అహంకారం తగ్గిపోతూ ఉంటుంది. బికాజ్ యు సరెండర్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్ టు గాడ్. త్రూ దాట్ యాక్చువల్లీ యూ విల్ గెయిన్ కంట్రోల్ ఓవర్ ద మైండ్. ఇట్ ఈస్ దేర్ ఇన్ ఎవ్రీ రిలీజియన్స్, రైట్? ఇన్ ఇస్లాం దే సే inshallah. A pious Muslim, you go to any pious Muslim, so he keeps on saying inshallah. Inshallah means it's not my will, it's God's will that prevails. It's God's will that is important. I surrender my little individual will to God's will. God's will is paramount. God's will is supreme. So you will keep on saying that inshallah, inshallah, inshallah. Not my will, God's will, God's will, God's will. In Christianity also you find, Jesus said in a Sermon on the Mount, blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are the meek, ఎవరిలో అయితే ఆ నమ్రత ఉంటుందో, విధేయత ఉంటుందో, వినమ్రత ఉంటుందో, blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. They will become the kings of the earth, in the sense they will have that inner kingdom. They will have such high degree of peace and fulfillment. They will have the greatest experience of life. What he meant to say is there in the Sermon of the Mount. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. That is the language used there. And this is second, through worship. And third is psychic control. Psychic control means controlling the mind through prana. You see, this prana and mind are both controlled, connected. So by controlling the breath, actually you can control the mind. You can experiment it yourself. It's pure science. It's not a belief. ఇట్లా గాలి పీల్చుకొని కొంచెం ముక్కు రెండు రంధ్రాలు ఓపెన్ పట్టుకొని గట్టిగా కొంచెంసేపు ఉండండి. తర్వాత స్లోగా మళ్ళీ గాలిని బయటకు వదలండి. ఇన్హలేషన్, రిటెన్షన్ అండ్ ఎక్స్హలేషన్. యూనో పూరక, కుంభక, రేచక అంటారు. దిస్ ఇస్ వన్ సైకిల్ ఇన్ రాజయోగా. You just keep on practicing for 10-15 minutes every day. Your mind will come under control. Then you will understand the prana is directly connected to mind. Thought is connected to prana. You can experiment with yourself. This is basically Raja Yoga. And the last is through philosophy, through discrimination, through knowledge, you try to gain control over the mind. How does it help you? For example, this path is based on this. Neti, neti. Always say, not the body, not the mind, not the body, not the mind. The more you deny the mind, actually, the better actually it will come under your control. In this path of Jnana Yoga knowledge, you are supposed to superimpose God on everything you see. ప్రపంచం మొత్తాన్ని కూడా దైవ స్వరూపంగా, దైవం యొక్క అభివ్యక్తీకరణగా చూడమంటారు. ఎందుకు అలా చూస్తే ఏమొస్తుంది? ఈ ద్వంద్వాలు తగ్గిపోతాయి. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, యు ఆర్ సెపరేట్, ఐఎమ్ సెపరేట్. So if I like you, I love you. If I don't like you, I develop hatred and envy and jealousy towards you. Okay? Because Dvandva, I see you as completely different entity from me. So here Jnana Yoga asks you to see everything as form and manifestation of the divine. ప్రతి వ్యక్తిని నేను దైవం యొక్క అభివ్యక్తీకరణగా, దైవం యొక్క ఇమేజ్గా, ఓకే, దైవం యొక్క ప్రతీకగా చూడటం నేర్చుకున్నాను అనుకోండి. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, you appear as a form of God to me, she appears as a form of God to me, she appears as a form of God to me. Everything is a form and expression of the divine. భగవంతుడి యొక్క అభివ్యక్తీకరణ. ద్వంద్వాలన్నీ తగ్గిపోతాయి. The pairs of opposites will not bother you. They will not assail you. They will not have control over you. You transcended the pairs of opposites. Everything is the same divine. నాకు శత్రువులు లేడు, మిత్రులు అందరూ ఒకటే అని అనుకున్నప్పుడు ఆటోమేటికలీ యువర్ మైండ్ విల్ కమ్ అండర్ కంట్రోల్. ఆ ద్వంద్వాలు ఎంత గట్టిగా ఉంటే అంత ఎక్కువగా మనసు మనకి డిస్టర్బ్ చేస్తుంది. యూ విల్ బికమ్ స్లేవ్ ఆఫ్ ద మైండ్. యూ విల్ ఫైండ్ ఇట్ వెరీ డిఫికల్ట్ టు కంట్రోల్ థాట్. వన్స్ యూ డోంట్ నో హౌ టు కంట్రోల్ యువర్ థాట్, how you will be able to achieve success in life? Today, the biggest problem of the generation is school children or college children is concentration, focus. అది లేకపోవడం. So, Indiaలో basically all our yoga, all our philosophy, all our spirituality is basically are methods that help you to control your own mind. When you have control your own mind, you will experience peace, you will experience joy, and you will achieve success in this material world also. Because what is required to acquire skill is concentration, fundamental. But unfortunately, these things are not taught in our schools and colleges. Somehow, once they made it a secular country, all the spiritual values, spiritual methods and practices, they have taken away from our life itself. And that's why people are struggling so much today. Money is there, but I don't have peace. Money is there, I don't have joy. Money is there, but I experience suffering from within. All because of lack of exposure to spiritual practices. Religion has become a kind of taboo in this country, unfortunately. This is the sorry state of affairs. So this is Swamiji saying, each soul is potentially divine. There is divinity within you. To manifest the divinity is the goal of life. We can do it through these 4 methods, just I have told you. So, I will explain it further when I get an opportunity in the next prayer meeting. Okay, thank you. Nice day.